say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria.
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Smack to the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Counted. And a win. And a win.
Welcome here to Real Sports Live as we're live in Port Isabel as the Lady Tarpons and Lady Cats of Raymondville will be facing off for the 2 seed in this district. Hondo won the district, undefeated district champ. So these two teams facing off for the 2 seed in this district. Should be a good one, as we saw these Lady Cats win last night against La Feria. A convincing win on the road. And we also saw this Lady Tarpon team take down La Feria last week. A 2-0 win. So both of these teams playing a like opponent. And both teams coming away with a win. So it should be a good game, as we're moments away from the first pitch here in Port Isabel. In the center circle for the Lady Tarpons. Is Gonzalez, a senior right-handed pitcher. And leading us off for the Lady Cats, Martinez. So just moments away from getting this game underway. If you're joining us, please share the link and let everyone else know we're live. Also on YouTube. YouTube is the best quality to watch these games. So Gonzalez getting a starting nod in center circle here. First pitch from Gonzalez. Finds the zone for a strike. Count goes to 1-0 now. Goes to 0-1. A very windy day here in Port Isabel. Next pitch, low and away for a ball. 1-1 count here on Martinez. This lineup for the Lady Cats had quite the night last night. It's going to be fouled off for a strike. Count goes to 1-2 now on that foul ball. Last night we saw these Lady Cats 1 through 9 hit the ball pretty well, putting up 10 runs on the Lionettes. The 1-2 pitch from Gonzalez. It's going to be a backwards K for her first strikeout of the evening. Again, a backwards K got her looking. Next up is Mallory Martinez in the 2 spot. Tries to put down a bunt. Did not go around. Count goes to 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Puts down a bunt. In time for the second out, as Gonzalez able to field that ball. So first 2 batters came up and they've been retired on a strikeout. And a play at first here on this replay. Now looking at 2 outs. And Gonzalez, we saw him get the starting nod last game against La Feria. We were here. Gave up a couple hits, but other than that, a shutout. As they picked up the win 2-0, and it was much needed, a shutout. As Lady Tarpons got some offense in the 6th inning. Ground ball in the third base line. She's going to beat the throw at first for a 2-out single. It was a tough play for shortstop to make here as the cleanup batter and Hernandez comes up to bat for the Lady Cats. And looking at 2 outs here, Hernandez did have a base hit last game, which was last night. See if Hernandez can make some noise here. Her first at bat, a right-handed batter. First pitch finds the zone for a strike. So we did see LaFeria last week with Gonzalez on the circle. She did face runners in scoring position, able to get out of multiple innings though. So the 0-1, nice changeup. In there for a strike. Now 2 quick strikes on Hernandez. That's Cavazos. Standing on first base, and that's going to be a strikeout. They leave a runner stranded on first. Bottom half of this inning up next, Lady Tarpons will be batting after this.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom half of this first inning due up next. Bottom of the first. As Whitney Solaski comes up to bat. Did have some hits last game we saw against La Feria. So let's see what happens here. Leadoff batter, Cavazos. First pitch from Cavazo up high for a ball. We did see her last night come in relief. Give up a run in the later innings, but had a good game last night. Count goes to 1-1 after the strike was thrown by Cavazos. So it's going to be another great game here today. Garter chasing up high on that pitch. Count goes to 1-2 here. One, two, finds the inside corner for a backwards K and a strikeout. Cavazos gets her first strikeout of the evening. As Cantu comes up to bat. Cantu was our player of the game last week against La Feria. Did have an RBI, the go-ahead RBI, punched in the run from third. First pitch to Cantu. Misses the zone for a ball. quick timeout here. Coach wants to talk it over. So let's see what they go to as far as an at bat here with one out. So we're all set for the next. Pitch here from Cavazos. Cavazos already set and ready to go here. Next pitch, the 1-0. Ground ball, fouled off. Count goes to 1-1 now on the foul ball. A ball and a strike on count 2. And Gonzalez stands in. Gonzalez on deck here. Should be batting next. Okay, that pitch was up high for a ball. The 1-2 hit fair. It's going to get down, and extra bases are coming here as Cantu rounds first and gets into second. So a 1-out double. As Gonzalez comes up to bat with a runner in scoring position. And only one out here for these Lady Tarpons. First pitch to Gonzalez. Finds inside corner for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. One's fouled off, so now 2 quick strikes on Gonzalez as Cavazos working with a runner in scoring position here. Standing there on second and on 2. Cleanup batter on deck. And Marchand. She did have a couple hits last game we were here. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Cavazos. Up high for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes on Gonzalez. See what Gonzalez does here as she's behind in the count. Little check swing. The runner's going to be safe at third base as they made the throw over to first. So now that runner's just 90 feet away. As Marchand comes up to bat. Have a timeout called by Raymondville's coach. Let's see what happens here. Wants to talk it over. Maybe she did leave the bag a little early. That's what he's arguing. They're going to contest it. She is safe. So 2 outs here. Runner in third base. As a base hit will bring that run in from third. It's fouled off for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. No balls and a strike on Marchand. So the winner of this game will take home the 2 seed moving into the playoffs. And the loser will, of course, get the 3 seed. So back-to-back foul balls there. The count goes to 0-2 on Marchand. With Cantu standing on third base. base hit will be big time here. Cavasso's trying to get out of the inning. Gonna be popped up. And the Lady Cats make the play for the third out of the inning. So one full inning of play in the books. Score stays the same at 0-0. And Lady Tarpons leave a runner stranded on third. Top of the second after this.
But we have many soldiers, from the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history. There are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth.
Welcome back here to Rio Sports Live. Top of the second, due up next as Emily Bettis comes up to bat. Right-handed batter here for the Lady Cats. First pitch to Bettis. Finds the outside corner for a strike, able to paint that outside corner. Good pitch there by Gonzalez. So Gonzalez delivers. Back-to-back strikes. First one outside corner. Second one inside corner. Look at this pitch. Bring it back here live. The 0-2 pitch from Gonzalez. A strikeout for her second strikeout of the evening. Show you that second pitch she threw earlier as Dominguez comes up to bat next for the Lady Cats. Caught the inside corner here. And just a perfect pitch there. So there's one out here. Top of the second. Gonzalez misses there, low and away. 1-0 count on Dominguez. That pitch missed outside corner as well, so now 2 balls on Dominguez. Dominguez did have a couple hits last night against the Lionettes. 2-0 in the dirt. Count goes to 3-0 now. Dominguez way ahead in the count right now. With no strikes on her. 3-0 paints the bottom of the plate at the knees for a strike. Still ahead in the count is Dominguez at 3-1. It's going to be popped up and out of play. So now we're all full at 3-2. Gonzalez is able to get back into the count and get it to a full count after falling behind at 3-0. Three-two pitch, back-to-back strikeouts for Gonzalez. As she starts to find a groove and a rhythm here. Retiring the first 2 batters before giving up a runner. Since then, it's been 3 in a row she's retired. Puts down a bunt that's going to be fouled off. Gabby Chavez. Digs into the batter's box for her next pitch. Pitch right down the middle for a strike. It's a 0-2 count. Gonzalez is a strike away from a 1-2-3 inning. And that's going to be 3 strikeouts. She retires the side. And just like that, a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second after this, score remains the same at 0-0.
Mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarres in Harlingen is a sweet star.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. As Chelsea Gonzalez comes up to bat, leading us off to start this bottom half of the second. A left-handed batter here for the Lady Tarpons. First pitch outside for a ball. One-0 delivery. Ground ball down the third base line, and it's going to be an error as Gonzalez reaches. So runner on first base now. Semeno comes up to bat, a right-handed batter here for the Lady Tarpons. Third base. That finds the zone for a strike inside corner. So Cavasso's working with no outs and a runner on first. Zermeno, a senior on this ball club, pops it up. Beautiful diving play there. Look at this play here. A diving grab here. So there's one out here. Runner on first. A pitch outside for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. It's going to be popped right back to Cavazos. So 2 quick outs for that. Back-to-back outs. Back-to-back pop-ups. As Cavazos now has some breathing room here as working with 2 outs. And that runner is not in scoring position as Rios comes up to bat. In the 8th spot, Mata standing on deck. First pitch to Rios. Misses outside for a ball. 1-0 count here. It's going to be fouled off as it hit Rios in the foot. All even at 1-1. Took a big swing on that one. Cavazos goes ahead at 1-2. Now a strike away from getting out of this inning. And taking us to the top of the fourth. Pops it up. It's in play. And makes a diving snag is Hernandez. What a grab. Let's see that replay before we go to break. I mean, that was a tough play to make from second base. Just what a play there by Hernandez. And that's going to do it for the second inning. Through 2 full innings. Score still 0-0. Back after this.
The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At a piece of cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is a piece of cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Top of the third inning. About to get underway as Carranza comes up to bat for the Lady Cats. Last inning, it was a 1-2-3 inning. 3 strikeouts in a row for Gonzalez. She's going to try to continue that hot pitching here. And she has totaled 5 strikeouts through 2 full innings of play. It's a ground ball into dirt. Play at first in time for an out. So Carranza grounds out to short. Play at first was in time. So we're looking at 1 out here in the top of the third inning. It's a 9 spot, and Haley Cantu comes up to bat. First pitch swung on and grounded down the first baseline for a foul. Give her a strike on that one. As Cantu tries to get a base hit in the 9 spot, top of the lineup, due up next in Martinez. The 0-1 finds the zone for a strike. I mean, that's just a nice pitch, able to get that corner. As Cantu falls behind at an 0-2 count here. Pitch up high, out of the zone. It's going to be a 1-2 count, a ball and 2 strikes. As Gonzalez sets, is ready for the delivery here. So we'll all leave it at 2-2 on 2 pitches that were outside the zone for a ball. See what Gonzalez goes to here for this 2-2 pitch. It's going to be a strikeout. Got her to chase outside the zone. As Michelle Martinez, top of the lineup for these Lady Cats, are due up. This is going to be Martinez's second at bat. Was a strikeout victim her last at bat, a backwards K to be exact. See what this at bat brings here for Martinez. First pitch from Gonzalez. Misses inside for a ball. It's a 1-0 count here on Martinez. That's low and away. 2-0 count here. Gonzalez falls behind in the count. So 2 straight pitches that were outside the zone for balls. Two-0 coming. Ground ball fouled off. First strike. Now Martinez gets a strike on her here. Two-one pitch coming here from Gonzalez. Just fouled off, so all even at 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Mallory Martinez standing on deck in the 2 spot. Good pitch here and a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gonzalez, and that's going to do it for the top of the 3rd. No runners on, no hits. And it's still a 0-0 game going into the bottom of the 3rd. Back after this.
On strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories.
Welcome back. As Mata leading us off. Mata in the 9 spot. Top of the lineup, due up after this at bat. So 9-1-2 in the lineup will be due up. First pitch from Cavazos. A ball inside the zone for a ball. It's going to be fouled off. Counts all even at 1-1 after that pitch. Mata did have a couple hits last game we were here. One in the dirt. Hernandez makes the play over to first base for the first out of the inning. Selaski comes up to the bat. Her second at bat. She's 0 for 1 today. She digs in. A right-handed batter here for Lady Tarpons. Cantu standing on deck. First pitch. Finds the zone for a strike as Cavasso is able to get that inside corner. The pitch misses up high. A ball and a strike here on Solaski. Two balls and a strike now, as that one misses low and away. 2-1's fouled off. Solosky made contact, so it's going to be a foul ball. 2-2 count, all even. Already 1 out in the inning. There's a 2-2 pitch coming up from Cavazos. Misses. They're all full at a 3-2 count. Popped up and out of play. Count stays the same. It's 3-2 here. Solosky ready for another pitch coming up. Ground ball gets through. So that's going to be a single. She's going to stretch it out for another base here. She snags second base. As the Lady Cats make an error on that throw. So Solosky gets to first and then stretches it out to second base. As Mary Jane Cantu comes up to bat. For these Lady Tarpons, working with a runner in scoring position. So we did see earlier these Lady Tarpons get on base, but left the runner stranded at third. Let's see if they can bring her home here in this inning. First pitch. Misses for a ball. Cavazos dealing with a little bit of pressure here. That runner in scoring position at second. The 1-0. Ground ball in the dirt. Throw to first in time for an out. But that play at third not in time. So now, similar situation as the runner gets thrown out at first and slide over to third. As Gonzalez comes at the bat, Solosky at third base, but 2 outs here as Cavazos. A strikeout here. I leave that runner stranded at third. It's an 0-1 count here. One gets through. The runner's going home. Play at the plate. Not in time. Safe. Solosky scores a run, putting an end to this tie game. Here's the replay. The ball just goes to the backstop here, and there's a little confusion as Solosky was waiting at third and finally made a break for it and scored the run. Score goes 1-0 now. As the Lady Tarpons capture the lead here in the bottom of the third. It's going to be fouled off for a strike. 1-2 count now. Two outs here as Cavazos tries to get out of the inning. One, two in the dirt. Play at first. And they call her safe on the errant throw. So as Marchand comes up to bat, Marchand 0 for 1 today. And the cleanup batter. So Gonzalez reaches first base on the errant throw. It was a tough play to make for the first baseman. She had to stretch for it. Pitch up high for a ball. Rachat was registered out her last at bat. The 1-0 coming up. Good hit. It's going to be a routine fly out to center, and that's going to do it as a runner is left stranded at first. But Solosky reaches home on a pitch to the backstop. Lady Tarpons lead it 1-0. Top of the fourth after this.
San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. As Martinez, Cavazos, and Hernandez all due up in this inning. 2, 3, 4 spots. First pitch swung on and popped up. Good play there by second base as Cantu able to make that play. So first pitch swung on and popped up. As Cavazos comes up to bat, she's 1 for 1 today, did reach base on a single. Her last at bat. So Gonzalez continues to retire batters here. That pitch missed low and away for a ball. Cantu trying to help her cause and get on base. She's going up against against Gonzalez. Good hit there. Play at first. I'm gonna call her safe. Coach wants to talk it over. He's saying it was bobbled. They're going to contest it. Let's see the replay. I don't know. That was a tough call to make. They're going to call her out. They overrule the initial call. See the replay again. I mean, it wasn't bobbled, like the ball was in the glove. I mean, the only question I would have is, was her foot off the bag? I mean, that's it. That looks like a good play. That's an out. In my opinion, it should be an out because her foot did come off the bag, but after the ball was in the glove. So we have 2 outs here. I don't see them overruling this. They already overruled it once. Initial call was safe. So we have 2 outs here as Gonzalez retires another batter on the ground out. As Hernandez comes at the bat, she's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Struck out last at bat. See what Gonzalez goes to in this at bat. swung on that one, and it's going to be a strike. Gonzalez has been getting these batters to chase a lot of those pitches that break the last moment. Just a rise ball, misses. 1-1 count here as Hernandez evens it up there. One pitch coming. Miss is outside corner. Good call by the umpire. As now Gonzalez falls behind at 2-1, but there's 2 outs. I don't think she's too worried here. The 2-1 pitch. A big swing there. Hernandez took a big swing. Squall evened at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Hernandez. 2-2 pitch coming up. Ground ball down the third base line. That's going to get through. Hernandez thought about stretching it into a double. She'll stand on first for a 2-out single. As Emily Perez comes up to bat in the 5 spot, so Hernandez does her job and gets on base. Perez had a great game last night, trying to do the same here with a runner at first. Did have a couple RBIs in the later part of the game last night. Working with 2 outs here, Gonzalez to Perez. Ground ball down the first baseline. Gonna step on the bag and get the 3rd out of the top of the 4th. They leave a runner stranded on first and get out of the inning. Bottom half of this inning due up next. Lady Tarpons lead it 1-0.
In time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Welcome back here to Rio Sports Live, bottom of the 4th inning. Due up next. As Chelsea Gonzalez will be leading us off in the 5 spot, followed by Sermeno on deck. She did reach on an errant throw her last at bat. First pitch swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-1 on that pitch. Cavazos and Gonzalez, they continue to battle in the center circle. One in the dirt. Hernandez makes the play over from second. Good play there by the Lady Cats. Sermeno comes up to bat. Right-handed batter here for the Lady Tarpons. Flies ball, misses. Cowboys are 0-1 on that last pitch. Excuse me, I should say 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Finds the top half of the zone. It was kind of away, but able to paint the corner. 1-1 count here. Cavazos working with a out here in this bottom half of the fourth. We popped up in play. Sarmento flies out. Infield pop up. So as Fuente comes up to bat here for the Lady Tarpons. Two outs. First two batters retired here in this bottom half of the fourth. Pitch misses for the ball. 1-0 count here. Cavazos continues the pitch here for the Lady Cats. Going to be fouled off for a strike down the third base line. Well, try to stay fair, but nothing doing. Counts a 1-1, a ball and a strike on Fuente. So 2 away, 2 outs here in this inning. Just popped up and out of play for a strike. Count will go to 1-2 here as Cavazos goes ahead in the count. One-two pitch from Cavazos. Ground ball down the third base line, fouled off. And do it all over again. Count stays the same at 1-2. 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch coming up. Another foul, so Fuente continues the battle here in this at-bat. Forcing Cavazos to continue to throw strikes. Cavazos, we saw her last night, come in relief. Early in the game in the first inning as Lady Cats fell behind 3-0. Actually, bases were loaded and a run came in, and then she came in with runners in second and third. 2 runs did come in, her pitching. But after that, she allowed run. Now she's here pitching today, and that's going to be a backwards K, able to find the outside corner. As Cavazos gets us out of this inning, top of the 5th, halfway home. Lady Tarpons on top, 1-0.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on...
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Top of the 5th. Dominguez leading us off. 6, 7, 8 spot due up in this inning here for the Lady Cats. First pitch popped up, out of play for a strike as Dominguez gets a strike on her. So right now it's a 1-0 game. Dominguez protecting a run here. Gonzalez protecting a run here. She's more than comfortable by doing that. And that's going to be out of play for a strike. So 2 foul balls on Dominguez, giving her an 0-2 count to work with here. As Gonzalez a strike away from another strikeout. So Gonzalez won last week against LaFerrier here at home, a 2-0 win. And she pitched a shutout. She's going to have to do that here today, as it looks like it's going to be a low-scoring game. With pitch outside. Does have a couple pitches to work with, Gonzalez. Looking for another strikeout here as she's ahead in the count against Dominguez in the 6th spot. That's a good hit. Gets through the gap for a base hit. A leadoff single, Lady Cats. Trying to get a rally going here in the top of the 5th. And that's a good way to start it. And really just good contact off the bat right here. Just perfect contact. And perfect placement of the ball. So now a runner on first base. A tying run standing on first base as the 7th spot comes up. And Chavez did come in to the game last night as a pinch hitter and did some good things. So Gonzalez delivers here, the first pitch. Put down a quick slap at the ball. And just put the ball in play to move that runner across, but was a little behind the pitch. She did make contact, but it wasn't a solid hit like she would like. So it's an 0-1. Let's see if she puts on a bunt. She's showing bunt here, and she does just that. Fouled off. So now Chavez has to work behind in the count. And I see her swinging at this next pitch. Or I don't see her bunting. I've seen other things happen, but a bunt here would move that runner across. Here's the 0-2. It's going to be a backwards K. Strikeout. Gonzalez gets another strikeout. That's Carranza. Maddie Carranza comes up to bat. Here's that strikeout we just saw. Outside corner here. I mean, just a pretty pitch. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Runner on first base. And caught foul. Umpire was quick to blow that one dead. That's Carranza. I mean, that was a good hit. If it would have been fair, that runner might have made it all the way to the 3rd from first, but here we are, an 0-1 count. Check swing. Throw to second. Runner safe. So Dominguez standing in scoring position, representing the tying run here. Hits have been hard to come by here as Gonzalez. She's been on a roll, but a 1-1 count here. Let's see what happens. Showing bunt, puts down the bunt. Play at first. In time for an out. More importantly, that runner standing 90 feet away from tying this game up. See if these Lady Cats can get some offense in the bottom half of their lineup. As the 9th spot in Haley Cantu comes up to bat, top of the lineup, up next. Cantu 0 for 1 today. Base hit will bring that run in home. See what happens. Inside corner for a ball. Gonzalez has some pressure on her. Not trying to give up a run here in this low-scoring game. Pitch that misses outside. 2-0 count. Gonzalez falls behind. Cantu showing a good eye there on those last two pitches. Count goes a 3-0 now. Gonzalez falls way behind with no strikes to work with. He is working with 2 outs though, so that's a big factor here. Finds the inside corner for a strike, so gets a strike back, but still behind at 3-1. See Dominguez standing on third, trying to get home here. Tie this game up. Took a swing on that one and a miss, so we're off full at 3-2. Did see Gonzalez fall behind an account earlier and came back and got a strikeout. There's the full count pitch. Ground ball fouled off. So another pitch coming up. The 3-2 payoff pitch coming up. As Cantu continues a battle here. See what pitch Gonzalez goes to here. Check swing. Catches the outside corner for a strikeout. And Gonzalez gets out of the jam, leaving a runner in scoring position, stranded at third. But let's see that replay. Here's the last strikeout. As this was just perfect placement of the ball. And it was even a check swing, so let's see this pitch again. Just a perfect pitch, catching that outside corner. That's going to do it here for the top of the 5th. Lady Tarpons lead it 1-0.
In Jackson and Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom half of this inning. Bottom of the 5th. As Lady Tarpons are hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Again, the winner here takes this 2 seed in this round robin type of play here. That's a strike. Cavasso still pitching here in the bottom of the 5th. That's going to hit the batter on a wild pitch, so she'll earn a base here. Just an errant throw. The next batter comes in for the Lady Tarpons. So Rio standing on first base. Now the center fielder in the 9 spot, and Mata comes up to bat. We do have a timeout as Rios tries to jog off that stinger. Definitely not a good feeling to get hit by a pitch, but should be all right. Might have a bruise tomorrow morning, but it's all right. She's okay and still in the game. Bottom of the 5th here. No outs. Runner on first. Cavazos facing the 9 spot here in Mata. Puts down a bunt, a little small ball being played, and just has to eat it up. That was just a nice bunt here. I'll show you the replay. I mean, just a perfect placement of the ball, making Cavazos chase. Tough play to make. Now runner in scoring position at second. First and second is occupied right now. For the top of the lineup, Lady Tarpon's threatening here with no outs, and Solaski coming up to bat. Did have a hit her last at bat. She's 1 for 2 today. Let's see if she can drive in some runs and extend this lead for the Lady Tarpons. It's going to get through the backstop. Got her in a pickle. Let's see what happens. They get her out at trying to make a play to third. The runner did not move from first to second, so now there's just a runner on first base and 1 out. And that was a big out for the Lady Cats. As they get a runner in scoring position out. So Solaski was a little unsure whether to take third base. The Lady Cats made her pay for that. They got her out in the pickle. Ground ball down the third base line. A 1-2 count, a ball and 2 strikes here on Solaski. So Mata standing on first, Rios just thrown out there. Solaski evens it up there on that pitch. 2-2 count here. The Lady Cats can breathe a little easier here. Getting that last out. 2-2 in the dirt. And they're going to have to eat that play up. So Solaski reaches on a single, infield single. As Mary J. Cantu comes up to bat. Cantu working with runners on first and second here. Also 1 out. Let's see if they elect to play some small ball to move these runners up. First pitch swung on. Didn't get to play at first. Cantu grounded out on the first pitch there. There's Gonzalez in the 3-spot batting here. As those runners did move up from first to second and third now. Both runners in scoring position. So a base hit from Gonzalez should bring in both of these runs. At least one of them on a base hit. See what happens here as the cleanup batter is standing on deck right now. First pitch to Gonzalez. Finds the zone inside corner for a strike. So Cavazos working with 2 outs here. It's a good part here for them. The strikeout here will get us out of this inning. So popped up, it's going to be in play. And the Lady Cats make the play for the final out of this inning. I mean, that was just a tough play to make over the shorter catch. See this replay. Almost looked like a receiver out there making this catch. Good play here by Martinez to snag this one and take us to the top of the 6th after 5 full innings. Lady Tarpons on top, 1-0.
We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation
and a district of excellence.
We are
Welcome back here. Welcome back to Radio Sports Live as Michelle Martinez will be leading us off. Top of the lineup due next for Lady Cats. It's a big chance as the last two innings are coming up, and Lady Cats need a rally. Only down a point. First pitch swung on and missed for a strike. Just overpowered her on that pitch. A lot of time with young pitchers, you see them have a lethal fastball. And that's the case here with Gonzalez. As they make the play at first. Gonzalez, just a fastball that's really hard to hit. And it's a lot of the time you see these batters get overpowered. So the first out recorded already. As Mallory Martinez comes up to bat in the 2 spot, followed by Cavazos in the 3 spot. So the 1, 2, 3, top of the lineup batting here. First pitch swung on. It's going to be a pop-up, infield pop-up, and that's going to do it for the second out of the inning. Starting to count outs here for the Lady Tarpons. As Desiree Cavazos comes up to bat. Batting in the 3 spot. Cleanup batter on deck here, and Hernandez. Hernandez will bat next if Cavazos is able to reach. Little check swing, able to lay off for a ball. 1-0 count here. So again, if you're tuning in, thank you for tuning in as playoffs are just around the corner for both of these teams. As we'll be looking for sponsorships to play the playoff fees. It's a strike in there. Playoff fees are about $250 per round. So if you're a sponsor and you would like to see your team play in the postseason, please reach out to us via email for sponsorships. The 1-1 pitch coming up. Got her to chase on that pitch for a strike. 1-2 count now. As Gonzalez is a strike away from getting out of the inning, and another 1, 2, 3 inning if she's able to strike it. Cavazos out here. Here's the next pitch. Just misses. Outside corner, 2-2 count. Cavazos evens it up. Let's see what pitch Gonzalez goes to. Looks like a changeup. Ball in the dirt. And that's going to get through. As Cavazos reaches on an error. As Hernandez comes up to bat today, 1 for 2 this evening. Her third at bat today. So the tying run in Cavazos standing on first base. Gonzalez first pitch to Hernandez here. Kind of went golfing on that one. Fouled off for a strike. Count goes 0-1 now. See Cavazos there standing on the first. Hernandez fouled it off again. Fouled. Back-to-back foul balls by Hernandez. So now Hernandez falls behind at 0-2. There's going to be a strikeout, and Gonzalez gets out of the inning, leaving a runner stranded on first base. Bottom of this inning up next. Lady Tarpons hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Back after this.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, There are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the 6th inning, due up as the Lady Tarpons will be batting here. So nobody out here in this inning. To lead us off. Good hit there. It's going to get through. As Marchette singles and leads us off with a leadoff single. I mean, just talk about contact here alone. It just hit the sweet spot in the bat. And a shot straight towards us. As that gets down. So again, Marchette leads us off with a single. Next up is Gonzalez. Chelsea Gonzalez did have had a hit on her first at bat. That pitch outside. 2-0 count. Cavazos falls behind. Smart shot standing on first. So, third at bat here. Excuse me, fourth at bat. That's a 3-0 count. 3 balls, no strikes. Cavazos continues to pitch here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's going to be fouled off for a strike. See what Cavazos goes to. This pitch. She's behind in the count. 3-1 here. 3-1's going to be fouled off. So now a full count here as Cavazos battles back to get it to a full count. See what pitch she goes to again, as that was just a changeup, that last pitch. The rise ball misses upstairs. Now there's runners on first and second again. Cimento comes up to bat. Alana Cimento working with runners on first and second, and more importantly, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Riley's ball misses upstairs for a ball. The Lady Tarpons are threatening here a chance to extend their 1-0 lead. It's been a pitcher's duel thus far. As Gonzalez on the other end, protecting this 1-0 lead. Ball gets through. Runners are going to advance to second and third on the ball that went to the backstop. So now both runners in scoring position with no outs and a 2-0 count. So Meno watches that one go by for a strike. Foul ball. I'm going to stop play here. So Meno working with 2 strikes on it right now. 2-2 pitch. It's going to be popped up and out of play. So I'm going to do it all over again. Count stays the same at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the loser of this game will get the 3 seed in their district. On this district, Raymondville, undefeated district champs here in this district. 2-2 pitch, another foul ball. So Raymondville went undefeated. Perfect record through district play. So right now the winner of this game will move into second, going into the playoffs. Leferia lost last night to these Lady Cats. So they'll take the 4 seed, playing Cal Allen. But the 2 and 3 seed undecided right now. So right now it's a 2-2 count, no outs. That's going to be a backwards K. Finds the inside corner of the plate for a strikeout. Cavazos, a pretty pitch there to get a runner out. As April Frente comes up to that. See this backwards K here from Cavazos. Just a nice pitch. Frente took a big swing on that one, aiming for the fences it looked like. Check swing. It's going to be called a ball. 1-0 count. Actually, a 1-1 count. Apologize. A ball and a strike. Also 1 out here. Bottom of the 6th. That's going to be a ball that's in play, and that's going to be an out. So Lady Cats are able to get back-to-back outs with runners in scoring position. I mean, that's pretty big for them. They want to stay in striking distance from these Lady Tarpons. So if they're able to get out of this inning with no runs across, they'll have a good chance to get back in this game. The top of the 7th. First pitch fouled off for a strike. And as Rios comes with the bat, her last at bat was hit by pitch. She trotted over to first. See what happens here, as her first at bat was a strikeout. Inside corner misses. A ball and a strike. Gonna make the play at first for the 3rd out of this inning. Lady Cats leave 2 runners stranded on 2nd and 3rd in scoring position. But Gonzalez will be pitching here in the top of the 7th, final inning for these Lady Cats to make some offense happen. Back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back here to Rio Sports Live. Top of the 7th, due up next. As these Lady Cats leading off, Emily Bettis. First pitch to Bettis in the dirt. And that's going to be an errant throw. It's going to be an infield single. Runner was not able to advance a second on the errant throw. So now the tying run standing on first base here for these Lady Cats. As Bettis does her job and reaches base. Next up, Dominguez. Dominguez puts the ball in play. Play over to first. In time for the first out. Coach is saying, hey, go for the forest. Now the tying run. Standing on second base. Lady Cats have an out on them. But only one out. See if they play some small ball. Showing bunt here. Puts down a bunt. Play to first in time. So Gonzalez working with 2 outs here. Also, runner 90 feet away. The tying run. Standing there on third base in Bettis. Base hit. Tie us up. Pinch hitters in the game right now for these Lady Cats. Let's see if she can get something going. First pitch fouled off. Oh, 1 count here, Gonzalez. And that's fouled off. I mean, that looked like a good hit. That's Carranza. Continues a battle. I do apologize. Carranza is not a pinch hitter. See what happens here. She's down in the count at 0-2. Misses that one. The home fans don't like that call, but looked like a good ball. The ball was low and away at the knees. The 1-2 from Gonzalez. Puts it in play. Just fouled off. I thought that was a home run for sure. We're going to do it all over again. Counts it the same at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Carranza continues the battle. See what Gonzalez goes to here in this pitch. She's ahead. Pops it up. Infield pop up. And it's going to get down. An error. And a run comes in. Well, all tied up. It's a 1-1 game now. As Bettis reaches home plate to tie this game up. Couldn't make the play there on the first base line. There's Carranza. Gets that run to come in. It was an error. But nonetheless, we're all tied up here in the top of the 7th. The Lady Cats have some momentum and a new life here. They get their first run to come in. The top of the 7th. The go-ahead run standing on first base. As now the Lady Tarpons will have to bat in the bottom of the 7th. So another strike there. 0-2 count here. Gonzalez trying to get out of the inning. It's gone 2 batting in the 9 spot. Top of the lineup after this at bat. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball in the dirt. Play it up first. And time for the 3rd out. Lady Cats tie it up as Bettis reaches home plate on the error. Bottom of the 7th after this. Lady Tarpons trying to walk it off.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with...
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the 7th, final inning. The Lady Tarpons trying to walk it off here. So if no runs come across in this inning, it's going to be extra innings here in Port Isabel. Puts down a bunt. Cavazos gets over there quickly, and that's going to be an errant throw. Runner's going to slide to second. She's taking it. She's safe at second. Cavazos couldn't make that play over to first base. See, the bench approves. Lady Tarpons bench. As the top of the lineup due up next, and Silasky, the winning run, standing on second base. Pitch up high for a ball. Let's see if they play some small ball. I mean, that first pitch was, they put down a bunt quickly, catching these Lady Cats by surprise. It's a 1-0 count here. And the wind decides to pick up here a little bit. Inside corner for a strike. 1-1 count. Cavazos continues the battle. Silasky did have a hit earlier in the game. And that gets through. Let's see if they send her home. They're sending her home. Play at the plate. Not in time. Lady Tarpons walk it off. It's the RBI is batted in from Silasky. And these Lady Tarpons take a 2-1 win. A great game by these Lady Tarpons, and Lady Cats played a great game as well. That's going to do it here from Port Isabel. These Lady Tarpons take the 2 seed in their district, and the Lady Cats will take the 3 seed. But again, both teams, tip of the hat to them. And they both played a great game here in this playing game. So again, thank you for joining us here on Rio Sports Live. Until next time, so long. It was a pleasure.